Hi, it's Mike at Phase 1 DJ Store. It's been a while since we've done a video, so I think it's about time we did a video. We got Rob from Pioneer. He's come to see us and he's brought us a new mixer to have a look at. Rob has brought us are you ready? We're hiding it, it's just back here. The DJM 750. What we're going to do in this video, it's there, you can't see it for me, look, there it is. It's actually here in the shop. What we're going to do in this video, we're going to show you all the connectivity. Rob's going to talk us through some of the new features and the new effects. And I've been told it's all exciting stuff. So what we'll do, we're going to chop this video up into little bits to make it nice and easy. First thing we're going to talk about is the connectivity.
Okay, so if I flip this round and show you the back of the mixer to start with, before we jump onto the layout of the front and the effects and what we've made available, show you the connectivity. So very straightforward. This is the lower entry sort of range for the 4-channel mixer now, so replacing the DJM 700, although I still got some professional aspects to this. So we've got over on the far left send return connections. So aside from all the effects which I'm going to show you available on the mixer, we can run external effects units, whether that's an RMX 1000 or an old school EFX unit. That can all be hooked up through there. We've got our 4-channel paths, 4-channel inputs on here, phono on channels 1 and 4, as well as the CD line inputs, and then our 2 channels in the middle. And down at the bottom we've got our XLR connections for master out, master to RCA out, record out, and then an RCA booth output as well. So slight variation from the higher spec 4-channel mixers which have the balanced jack booth outputs. We've got a RCA connection on here. Then our fader start controls and digital out on here. So yeah, before I switch the unit on and show you what we can actually do with the DJM 750, just going to explain the layout. So as you can see, once again, we haven't reinvented the wheel with this new addition to the range. It looks familiar. It looks pretty much the same as the predecessor. So same layout as the DJM 700. And it also looks very similar to the rest of the 4-channel mixers. Well, the DJM 850 and the DJM 900 specifically. So if you've ever used any of the previous Pioneer mixers, you're going to know your way around this unit instantly. So we'll start with the 4 channels. Brought up to speed with the newer technology, we've now got more robust fader caps, P-lock fader cap system, so exclusive to Pioneer. These do not come off unless you actually need them to come off for repairs, etc. We've got, moving up the channel strip, so if I focus on channel 1, we've now got 3-band isolator EQ. So we've got a switch over on the far left to change our EQ from standard to isolator mode, which you'll see when we turn the mixer on. And then probably one of the major upgrades to the 750 on the path select up here, if I go to the far right, we've got a USB option. USB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a 4-in, 4-out USB sound card, the same as the DJM 900, DJM 850, the same sound card as the DJM 2000 as well. So every 4-channel mixer in the series now has the same high quality sound, which is the highest Pioneer have been able to achieve since we've been developing mixers. So very high quality level of sound, and it also means direct connection to your laptop. So whether you want to record to your laptop, DJing software, sending music back in, you can do both. We've got 1 mic input with the mic, so a jack or XLR input there, with the mic controls over here, so you're EQing. Mic select switch there, on, off and talk over. Our MIDI control on and off there, as well as our fader start and our headphone monitoring controls over here, as well as our headphone port. So very similar, the whole left hand side from this strip over that way. The master strip, again in the same place, highlighted in silver on this unit. Now the 750 does come in a silver option as well, so a complete silver faceplate on there if you're using it with a silver CDJ from our series. But this is where the main difference to the layout lies, is on this section, the beat effects section. So we've kind of amalgamated the sound color effects, which you're seeing here, into the beat effects section, so they're all in one strip now. I'm going to literally turn the unit on now and show you what can actually be done with these new effects. Again, we've incorporated some completely new technology. We borrowed some technology from the DJM 900 and DJM 850 and put some of the most popular effects into the beat effects section. But with new units, we always come with new features and new exclusives for each independent mixer. So there's some really cool stuff that can be done specifically on this unit. So let's turn it on. So yeah, let me show you the main differences on the effects on the DJM 750 from the predecessor and from the other units in the range. You know, how we actually apply our sound color effects and how we use our beat effects when we're DJing. So at the minute I've got some audio running through channel 1 on the mixer, and that's just a loop running over and over again on the CDJ 2000 Nexus, streaming the music from Rekordbox Mobile on my iPad, hardwired in. So yeah, main difference, we have, I'm going to split the beat effects section up into 3 sections. So you've got this section here, the bottom section, which is the beat effects selection, channel selection, time control, level depth and on switch, which I'm going to jump to in a moment, how to use these, which is the same operation for the DJM 850, the DJM 950 and 900, sorry, and now the 750. So the second section is the display up at the top. So we're going to use this to monitor what beat effect we're using and adjust the beat parameters on here, as well as our BPM detection engine and tap control there. But this is the new bit. This is the bit you won't have seen before. So similarities to the sound color effects of the DJM 800, DJM 900, DJM 850, except they're not on the left, they're over on the right now in this beat effects strip. So these are used in the same way. We choose an effect, sorry. We choose an effect so the light is flashing. We then use the sound color control pot to instigate either high pass filter or low pass filter to the left. And this works the same for crush, high pass crush, low bit destruction and filtering, or low pass crush. Anyone who's used any mixers in the new range will know about the white noise effect. So we can now create intensity using this white noise oscillation. And we've also got a jet effect, old familiar effect on DJM 350. Really nice for building up towards a drop. If we turn this to the left, we get this kind of almost time stretching. But how we've changed these and kind of brought them up to speed and made them an exclusive feature to this mixer is this boost button you're seeing in here. Now if I turn this on, the sound color pot goes red, just to let us know that this is instigated. And whichever effect we're using now, the sound color effect pot acts as a macro. So it almost it does 2 things at once. Instead of just hearing a white noise, we're going to hear a dual layer of delays. So it adds a layer of delays to that effect, making it more atmospheric. Now these delays act differently on different effects. So it's almost like you can get a spring effect. If I apply this all the way to the right and then turn the boost off, you hear the delay tails spring back up. So very unique sound in there. If we turn the effect on, kill the low end, very unique sounding. Now if I use that on the crush as well, turn the boost button on, and these are all post fader as well. If I kill the fader, so you're hearing them delays bleed through even after the fader's been brought down. So very atmospheric use of the effects. If I use it with the filter as well, you get this. go for low pass. So there's no other mixer that you can really create that kind of that warp delay sound on. Now if I use the boost effect with the jet, this is my favourite method of use with these sound colour effects, because the delay tails react slightly differently on the jet. If I turn boost on, and I'm going to apply this sound colour pot, and you're going to hear like an extreme circumstance. It's going to be slightly overpowering, but it's a good way to demonstrate how this works. Now if I increase this, it's very similar to the dub echo on the DJM 900, and it's very similar to the spiral effect, which I'm going to show you down here in a minute. But then delay tails react differently depending how quickly I turn this pot. So if I go into low pass, and now I've killed the channel fader, and you're just hearing that bleed out. So very distinguished and unique sound to the DJM 750. A really cool way to use this is just to punch the jet on, and you can pick out percussive sounds or vocal sounds with the delay tails. So you're not actually hearing the jet effect, you're just hearing really cool for creating your own breakdowns as well. It's a really cool effect. Now I'm going to move on to using these in conjunction with the beat effects as well. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use these new sound colour effects in conjunction with the beat effects and come up with some combinations using the two. So jump to the jet, and I'm going to use the jet to create like a breakdown by killing the low end on the EQ at the same time. So I have the jet ready, kill the lows, apply the jet and turn it off. So you've got the delay tails of the jet rolling through. I'm then going to jump to my reverb, increase my reverb size, so you're creating some, you know, some intensity. It's clear something's about to happen. Turn the jet off, high pass, and bring the lows back in. Then you can filter the track and swoosh the reverbs back out by bringing the level depth down. So you can use that with the spiral as well, so the jet in conjunction with the spiral. We get that ready. Bring your jet breakdowns, delay tail in. Turn the jet off so it kind of degrades, and bring in the spiral. I'm going to kill the track and create feedback. Then reducing. So you got really unique sounds, really cool, trippy delay tails, and quite unique to this mixer. The way that jet works is almost impossible to recreate using any other effect. Another one is using the robot. So the robot is a traditional kind of pitching effect. If I turn it on and lower the pitch using the beat parameters, you know, kind of tricky to use really. I never used to use it on the older mixers or on any of the other 4-channel mixer series, but with this mixer I use it with the filter with the boost button turned on. So I literally apply the filter, so you get the delay tails and the filtered delay tails along with the robot, so I punch them both on and off at the same time, and you can pick out little percussive sounds and you'll pitch it down and delay it like so. low pass. If I jump into a more vocally part of the track and do the same thing. Quite atmospheric.
So there you go, the brand new Pioneer DJM 750. I think that mixer at that price point of sub £900 is one powerful piece of DJ equipment. I think the effects on it are absolutely awesome. Can't wait to see it here in the shop. As soon as it's released, we'll be having it on display in the shop. I'd like to say thank you very much for Rob coming down, doing an excellent demonstration of that. When I say coming down, it means it's coming up, because he's from all the way down south and we're all the way up north. That's why he sounds funny. Or is it me that sounds funny? I don't know. Anyway, don't forget, we have got the whole range of Pioneer DJ products here at Phase 1 on display in the shop for you to come and have a play around with. Just on this counter alone, we've got a pair of CDJ 2000 Nexuses, we've got a DJM Nexus, we'll soon have the DJM 750, we've got the 850, we've got the 850 CDJ, we've got all the controllers, the Aero, the DDJ T1, the DJM T1, it's all on demo. So, you know, we've got a full Pioneer show down here, and we have the skills and the knowledge to show you how to work it as well. So pop down and see us. That was the Pioneer DJM 750. It's been a while since we've done a video, but I tell you what, I like that. Cheers.